Brothers and sisters, how you guys doing on this glorious day? I just really want to do a quick video. This is from a request from a subscriber, YouTube channel name Go Get 'em. Shouts out to him for sending me this video. If you guys haven't heard, it was a known man. He was a therapist, and he was actually retrieved to rescue this autistic kid in North Miami out of this clinic. So, pretty much, a long story short, it was the police department, man, came over, whatever. It was, they got called from people in the remaining city. What was going on? It was this autistic kid. He was just waving a toy gun, and he was playing with a toy truck. He was just pretty much, we think he was a threat, or a loss. So wanted the police department to get him, take him to foster care, those type of situations. So, and the therapist, which I think he did the right thing, he came out and said, "Oh, this is my student. I'm working with him. He's just he doesn't know any better. I'm sorry about this. I'm gonna retrieve him back to the clinic." So the police department, North Miami, the police department decided to, I guess, take measure on their own hands again, like they did previous times, killing black folks and killing people off the camera, on and off the camera. They be doing this shit, nigga, since way before Rodney King, man. They've been doing this since the existence, man. But anyway, getting back into the story. So they pull out the gun, and I think one officer shot him. Okay, now thank God, high above, he wasn't killed or anything. He was just pretty much a little bit wounded, so to the point he was hospitalized. Okay, and so he had prior to that, he had his hands up. Okay, he was saying, listen, I am unarmed. I'm just doing my job as therapist. I'm just getting back to Kim. I'm just taking responsibility. I'm sorry this had to happen. There's just no terror. Just please, just don't shoot me. There's no reason for you guys to have a firearm. He specifically said that, okay? If you actually can read, you can look at the video if I put a link in the description box. But anyway, he said a lot of that, and he still got shot. Now, as he got shot, the police officers, he walked to the guy and talked to him, and I listened. And the therapist was like, "Listen, man, why did you shoot me?" And the response was, "I don't know." So when he said, "I don't know," I instantly got a thing that it was planted in his subconscious mind that maybe in the police academy, I don't know if they go to the shooting range or anything, but they were probably programmed to think that black men, not women as well, but mainly black men and melanated people are really a threat to society. We no longer want them in America. We really want to castrate them and destroy them, and for them to be a slave into our demonic forces in the NWO order. That's probably what the whole thing was. And also too, the media and this Hollywood shit, man, the things, they don't make it no better. I mean, these rappers, they actually injecting the whole poison within the black community. So on average day-to-day basis, when another race or person sees a black person, no matter how educated you are, no matter how significant you are, no matter what you do in the community, you still label as a nigger to them. Not saying all white people to all people, but to these white supremacists, man. And they have an agenda to get rid of us, to devalue us. Because we're so powerful, we can tap into that godlike mind power, and that's why it's so important for us to unify. I'm talking about everybody come together. We can put and transfer our money into these black-owned banks, which is a first step as we rebuilt Wall Street in the 1920s, man. Became instant millionaires, have our own planes, our own airports, all kinds of stuff, restaurants booming, self-educating our kids. We can do all of that, but if we don't really unify as a one common goal to understand that who is our real enemy is the white supremacy, we're not going to get anywhere. He goes to show you, I'm pretty sure this guy was very well educated. He's a therapist, probably went through university, went through everything, you know what I'm saying, was probably since birth was plugged into the matrix. But for him doing this job and taking responsibility, he was shot. Now, if it was a white person or any type of race, I'm pretty sure he wasn't getting shot. I mean, it's been videos of police officers actually doing peaceful arrests. It was a white guy who put out a gun on a police officer, and he was still peacefully arrested, man. It's real sad, but this goes to show you that we are less value in this country. But at the same time, we cannot give up. And what I mean is, We got to come out of her, like it says in the Bible. Before Babylon began to come to ruin destruction, when he told King Nimrod, nigga, I'ma kill you and I'ma dismantle you. He was saying that to, since in the book of Ezekiel I was reading, he was prophesizing the destruction of Israel and Jerusalem as we fall into this Babylonian system that you're going to fall and you're going to ruin, because I liberated you from Egypt. Now you want to go back and make a system something that's really not known for your existence in the first place. Come out of her, maybe come and go to a different civilization. But I was listening to Dr. Umar Johnson when he said that we don't have no type of country we can really go to. I know Africa is a continent, there's many countries in there, but we have no type of representation or political representation that can help us, and actually just destroy the shit. Like, hey man, someone we can talk to, the president of Uganda or Nigeria, be like, listen man, it's an epidemic going on in America between black people and the police, and they getting away from it. They getting away with it, literally. The police is really killing us, and they just hoop and holler, and they just having a good time. They getting vacation with pace, no type of repercussions on the war on terror. As Muslims, as you can say, they're not shooting down Muslims like that because they know they have somebody to back them up. Same thing with Asians. They can go back to China or whatever, the Asian community. They have something to back them up. We got to understand, as black people, we are the head of this economy, man. We just don't unify and multiply our black dollars, man. But I just say this, I don't want to ramble, but this is going to show you that no matter how educated you are, no matter what's going on with you, you can do so much in America, in this world, because you're a black man, you are a threat. And let's see that way, man. I'm just glad that this guy wasn't fatally, it wasn't a fatal shooting. Everything was okay, seemed to be okay. He was in high spirits, but at the same time, man, these police officers, man, they really getting out of hand with this, man. And I don't believe with violence, but I believe that we're drawing our money and creating our own type of solutions, man, and uplifting our black leaders, man. And I'm talking about these niggas like Al Sharpton and all them niggas, and fucking President Barack Obama, who doesn't care about us. No, I'm talking about these people who's actually making YouTube videos and getting out here to the public, to the people, like Dr. Umar Johnson. He's coming in for these people. You know what I'm saying? Don't be looking up to Louis Farrakhan, who's actually getting funded by the so-called Jews, and he's actually condoning slavery. It's all kinds of stuff, man. But shit, I only got 11 seconds left. But it's all I really want to fucking say, man. We gotta really have our minds open, man, and we gotta love each other, man. I'm out. Deuces.